Hi, welcome to Sage Blue Tarot. Today is May 21st, 2021. I'm going to go ahead and start our daily collective reading using tarot cards and asking, what does collective need to hear at this time? Right away I'm getting the messages having to do with the throat chakra. So maybe some tension is going on, some kind of stress is going on with your throat chakra. Maybe you feel like you can't speak your truth, or you kind of just need to get aligned with where your voice is. Maybe like finding your voice, speaking your truth, just something to do with your throat, right? You could be also having like a sore throat right now, so drink a lot of water, rest. Maybe get a massage, get in alignment, just kind of get in tune with what your throat chakra is asking of you today, right? Like I feel like it's going to tell you a story today, and our throat chakra stores a lot of information, right? Sometimes it can get stagnant. It's an energy center, so if something is off balance, it could be time to do some kind of holistic work. Just attend to your throat chakra today. We've also been getting a lot of messages from the crown recently, so I feel like that has something to do with our throat. Just kind of like we're getting information and maybe we're not doing something about it. We're not speaking about it when we should be. We're not. I feel like maybe you need to be creating something with your voice. You could be singing. It doesn't have to be something that's like, like meant for production. It could just be for creativity. So maybe like sing today. Get your throat moving. Maybe drink some hot water, some tea. I'm just getting a lot of throat energy today. Just collected me today. The Two of Cups reversed. This card comes up when maybe you haven't been getting what you think you should be in a relationship. This could be with yourself or somebody else. I feel like you've been doing so much of the work and the other person or even parts of yourself are kind of like, well, that's not what I really need though, or like that's not really what I want. Like what you're giving me isn't what I need right now. So I would definitely recommend like staying in tune with yourself and asking yourself what you need today and also what you can give to others, because sometimes it's nice to take breaks from others, right? Sometimes it's necessary to feed ourselves first, and then we can share ourselves with these people and these relationships in a more healthy way. We have the Knight of Cups upright, so I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of messages from other people that's going to be helping you feel fulfilled, feel listened to. It's going to be appealing to your heart somehow. This could be romantic. This could be like really good ideas that like feed you and light up something inside of you. Something that kind of gets you going in this emotion realm, right? Kind of takes you on this journey emotionally. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So I kind of feel like you're going to be taken a little bit for a ride by your emotions today, but I don't think it's going to be... I mean, the Wheel of Fortune kind of like indicates chaos, right? But I feel like it's not going to be that chaotic because you're going to be in tune with your emotions today. And you're going to be attending to them, right? The Two of Cups reversed kind of shows that you're maybe aware of a disbalance somewhere in yourself or in your relationships with others. And I kind of feel like the Wheel of Fortune is just pushing you to making the changes that you... I feel like it's kind of like clearing the way between you and being able to see what you need right now, right? So like things are moving, but it's for the best because now you can see more clearly what you actually need instead of what you've been doing, maybe by routine or maybe by a specific role you have to fulfill. And I feel like right now you're kind of getting all of that removed, all of that shaken up to kind of get to the core of who you are. On the back, I'm seeing the King of Cups reversed. So I feel like this actually might be an easy time for some of you that have a good time, like kind of adapting to the chaos in life. And then it also at the same time will be difficult and challenging for some of you as well, because I sense like some resistance. Like even though you know logically this is good for you, emotionally you're still kind of tied to these relationships, to this way of being with yourself and with others. And so I kind of sense like it'll be on a spectrum today. Like some people will be kind of unbalanced, but they'll be okay. Like they'll be dancing with it. And then some people are going to be like, you know what? I don't feel like I'm dancing. I kind of feel like I'm tripping. Like I don't really get it. I don't get it. So I kind of sense some difficulty in that way. I would suggest just tending to your needs today. Tend to your emotions. Just really sit with them. Where I'm kind of sensing like, again, a lot of that throat chakra, like a lot of tension in your throat. So maybe get like some Reiki done or practice Reiki on yourself. Do something to attend to you in a way that you can go ahead and speak your truth, right? And communicate more clearly with others and with yourself about what you need at this time. We have the Magician reversed. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. With this card, I'm sensing like there are new beginnings, new opportunities on the way for you. But right now you're not able to see them as clearly as you would like. But the opportunities are there, right? Like there's already clues in your surroundings throughout your day today. There's already clues on what you want to be spending your time and energy on as you move forward. And we have the Star upright. So this song to me, so for me, this, it's not a song, but the song keeps coming up, right? I kind of feel like if you can step into the rhythm of today, into the specific song of today, you'll be able to see the hope in all of it, right? Like the light within all of it. So even though it might be chaotic, you might be feeling good, you might be feeling, not so good, you might be feeling kind of stressed, like kind of tense. Like just stay in tune with the beauty of the moment, and you'll be able to have a lot more things revealed in this way. And I'm sensing a lot of, again, throat chakra. Like I keep kind of like stuttering, kind of like feels like there's like a lump in my throat. So I'm just sensing like if you can sing your song of today, literally sing this song, you'll be able to have a better day. I feel like things want to move through you, right? This emotion, this energetic motion that's going through your body wants to move through your throat today, right? So sing today. Be the star of the show today. Even if you're alone, like be the star, sing your heart out, dance. Like remember that playful side of you, and that'll bring more clarity into your day-to-day, right? I'm getting just so much throat tightness that I feel like needs to be released, right? Like I feel like something is keeping you from just fully enjoying your life, and I think it has to do with the expression of yourself, right? So if you have a phone, I would recommend getting an app if you don't already have one, and recording yourself singing too, because I feel like everybody has, even if they think they're not good singers, etc., just sing for yourself, right? Like be the audience member, create for yourself, create just for the fun of it. Like even if you're not recording it, just sing today. Sing, sing, sing. And we have the King of Pentacles upright. So I feel like if you work on your throat chakra today and you use the power of song to clear your path today, you kind of lean on that creative side of yourself, that emotional, creative, mysterious side of yourself, that will lead you to stability. That will lead you to the clarity, to seeing opportunities that are coming up in your life right now. Just kind of will get you in tune with the earthly realm more so. The more in tune you are with this creative part of yourself, the more you can manifest, the more easily you can navigate life, right? So I feel like today you're going to be getting a lot of strength that's going to come up if you work on your throat, asking your throat what it needs, asking it literally like what story does it want to tell you, and then just practice telling your own story today as well. Like spend some time with yourself. Like talk to yourself as you would with a friend, right? Like ask yourself out loud what you need, and then you yourself answer, see what comes up. And I feel like the more you kind of dance and surrender to today's revelations, the more you'll get to receive, right? Like the more surrender you get, the more full of surrender you get, the more space you have to receive all of these gifts, right? I kind of feel like you're going to be able to see that shift today. Like the more you work on your throat chakra, the more insight you'll receive. I kind of feel like there's like a big clearing happening right now. At the same time, a lot of receiving. So I'm going to thank this deck. Yeah, and on the back I'm seeing the Ace of Cups upright. That whole fill your cup thing. Fill it up, sing today, eat good food, just do things that bring you pleasure today. Sing, eat good food, fresh water, warm tea, just kind of vibe with yourself heavy today. And that will be the way to get back home to yourself, to kind of get yourself back into a balanced state. I kind of feel like you've been feeling unbalanced and your relationships haven't been thriving because of it, because everything's been kind of shifting and you've been waiting on instruction, you know, from your higher self and your power. But I would suggest just kind of taking a lot of action today with your throat, and that will show you the way. You know, I really recommend singing. I feel like that's really going to reveal a lot to yourself. And I feel like maybe you've forgotten that you love to sing. You know, I'm kind of getting the sense that if you're listening to this, like, you used to love to sing, but something happened, you know, something tied to your past. There's a story in your throat right now. That's what I'm sensing. Like, something happened in your past. Maybe somebody, a loved one or a friend, somebody cherished. You shared something with them, and then they kind of shut you down, so then you shut yourself down. And so it's been kind of like this build-up almost, I'm sensing, that you just kind of got to clear out, you know? So I'm going to ask the Angelarium Oracle of Emanations deck, what does collective need to hear at this time? What does collective need to hear at this time? Kill, Angel of Vengeance. So I'm seeing, like, maybe you're seeing a lot of red right now. You're kind of seeing the way people did you wrong, and I feel like you're kind of still harboring some resentment about that. You're kind of harboring a grudge. I'm feeling like a grudge. Like, you kind of want somebody to experience the pain that you felt, or to feel, you know, you want some kind of revenge, some kind of thing like that, right? That energy feels really strong right now. Like, I'm seeing just like a big ball of red, you know, and that could be rage stored in your body. I'm seeing that maybe it's stored in your throat. Like, maybe you've been wanting to share with someone how they've made you feel, how they've hurt you, and you don't feel like you've been able to share that, so you kind of just hold some resentment. And maybe that's why I'm sensing a lot of that throat activity today. Like, you're kind of sensing that you can't express yourself fully. Like something is stopping you from expressing yourself. So I recommend just expressing yourself, like really how you feel, to yourself first, so you can go ahead and just process that, bring that to your awareness, kind of discover what's going on, like what's being stored in your body, and towards who, right? Towards yourself, towards other people, at what time, like what happened. Maybe you can get down really specific into a specific memory. And I would recommend that when you get there, also ask for help, right? Like, ask for help after observing what that looks like where the tension is, what that looks like, what that feels like, the texture of it. Try to think of your energy as like a physical thing that you can see, right? And try to just kind of hold that in your mind's eye. Like, sense where the pain is in your body, if it feels dense, heavy, light, what color it is, if it's sticky, if it's cloudy, like what is the texture of this buildup that I'm sensing, or this tension in your body that I'm sensing? And then when you maintain your awareness on that and you allow itself to reveal to you, I would recommend that you kind of take some steps to releasing yourself from this rage by asking your angels to pretty much do, just kind of release this tension to them, right? For Divine's will to do what Divine's will do, in order to somehow free yourself from the burden of having to carry so much rage. Because I feel like that's what's stopping you from seeing opportunities, right? Because it's kind of like still like a cloudy vision, right? Like, kind of sensing just cloudiness. Like, you can't really see, but you can sense that, like there's hope there, but you're not sure how to remove it. So you just got to sit with that cloudiness that you could be feeling right now, that tension, in order to move through it, in order to heal, in order to ask for help. And just even bringing something to your awareness will start to heal it. So on the back, Duma, Angel of Dreams. This card has been coming up a lot. I would recommend writing down your dreams. I feel like right now is such a cosmically pivotal time. And it's just important to tune into our subconscious. That's a way for us to tune into our higher self and our truth, because there's so many clues, right, that we can miss through our waking life. But at night we can kind of tap into the symbolism that we see, into things. We notice specific things for a reason, right? But because we are so active, sometimes our mind can be unbalanced and very airy. We can't quite discern what we're noticing even, right? Because we're kind of in that cloudy state. But I feel like if you set the intention before going to sleep to just ask something like, I asked to see messages that I meant to see at this time, or something similar, something that is aligned with what you feel at that moment. Kind of take a moment before bedtime to do this. Ask for messages to be revealed to you as you sleep, and you will get some wisdom, right? And also ask to remember your dreams for the next day. So when you wake up, you get up, write down your dreams. Even if you're sleepy, just start moving that pen or pencil. And then when you are more fully awake, look at your dreams. And then look at your dreams that you've written down throughout the day to see if there's any clues so far. And you'll find that things get revealed to you through dreams, right? Maybe not that day, but maybe later on that night, maybe the next day. So kind of make this a habit. I feel like there's just so much information coming to you through your dreams. And it's important to tune into that, right? I feel like right now the veil is so thin between our subconscious and our reality that I feel like if we can clear out all of that isn't meant to be with us right now, we can make space for all that information that's coming in. You know, I feel like we're getting a lot of treasures right now, but we just got to have clear hands to pick it up, to be able to handle this treasure. So I'm going to look for Duma, Angel of Dreams. Descent to the unknown. Duma is the impetus to doubt a false reality, to crack the shell keeping you from the truth. When the world shifts around you, Duma is your guide. The world is stranger than you believed it to be. But we all dream a dream together. Those dreams pull together in Duma's cupped hands. Look below the surface of the water. You know you've missed something, yet you wonder what. You listen closely, and yet you hear nothing. All the while, you dream the truth you think you seek. It is said that Duma and Lilial are connected. The truth of this can only be found within Angelarium. Signs: a reflection in water, a golden cage, an eye. So try to see beyond what you see, right? Use your mind's eye right now to really kind of tune into yourself and give yourself that what you need. So I'm going to thank this deck, and I'm going to pull from the Trust Your Vibes Oracle Cards deck. Asking, what does collective need to hear at this time? Share a breath, ask your spirit helpers, and seek solitude. So share a breath. When that card comes up, I feel like if you encounter conflict, the advice here is to mindfully pay attention to how they're breathing, the rhythm they're doing it at, whoever you're interacting with, especially if you're kind of having some kind of a problem-solving situation going on, maybe a conflict, maybe trying to come up with new ideas. Just tune into how they're breathing, and then try to breathe at the same pace and rhythm that they are as well. The moment that you start to share breath with someone is when you start to get in tune with spirit, with the same spirit that courses between everything, right? So then you kind of get in tune with that, and in that way get aligned, right? Psychically aligned, and then literally just breath work is happening, right? And that's going to help you be aligned to what they're thinking and what you're thinking. And you can come up with better ideas to problem solve or move forward, right? To kind of get on the same page this is a shortcut, right? This is kind of one of those things where you can kind of tap into. You don't need to tell them necessarily, but it is also nice if you feel comfortable enough to, I would say, like, try to just share a breath with them, like telling them, you know, and then that way it's extra powerful because then they can get attuned to you as well. So definitely try to do that today. If you ever feel like maybe you can't see eye to eye, that's a really good way to kind of get in tune with them and them with you. Ask your spirit helpers if you have any issue today. I feel like navigating, take some time away, like make a cup of tea, sit outside for a moment, ground, drink a fresh glass of water, just kind of observe, just do things in a slower pace and kind of to like change up the rhythm of the day and to make space for you to connect to your spirit helpers, which are always there to help you navigate anything, right? If you're having some kind of difficulty with anything, just ask for help, ask for guidance, ask to receive the guidance in a way that you can understand, that it's clear for you, that you can know when it's happening, right, as it's happening, to get some clarity throughout your day. Seek solitude is going to help you get to your spirit helpers. You know, it's going to help you maintain a balanced state even as you navigate change and possibly conflict or tension today. Kind of keep coming back to yourself today as many times as you need, right? That Ace of Cups came out in the tarot deck on the back. So that to me shows like, just keep that in mind, right? In the back of your head, just kind of like, okay, like if you feel off at any point today, just kind of like remind yourself like, all right, let me remove myself from this just to be alone for a moment, to kind of get some space and to kind of breathe a little bit and to kind of just let this energy exist as it is, right? Instead of kind of piling on, never dealing with it, never processing, just piling it on. That needs to kind of change, right? Our way to deal with change needs to change. I guess that's what the message I'm getting right now is just like, just prioritize yourself today. Prioritize yourself. Sing today. Take some time alone and see opportunities. You know, I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of signs on how to move forward. So definitely trust in that part of yourself. Trust in what you see. On the back, I'm seeing decide. So I feel like that to me is a card that's really powerful in the way that it reminds us that we always have the choice to choose how we're going to interact and deal with the world. And if we don't quite know how to interact or deal with the world, we can go ahead and take some time to ourselves, right, in order to kind of recalibrate, in order to handle whatever's coming our way. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's reading. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, so now we're going to go ahead and move into the distance Reiki portion of the episode. I suggest laying or sitting in a comfortable position, but that is not necessary. Just be open to receiving Reiki healing energy. I suggest setting your own intention for the Reiki or just allowing my intention to take place, which is always for your highest good. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths with you. Let's go ahead and inhale, hold, and exhale. Again, inhale, hold, and exhale. And inhale, hold, and exhale. I will now begin sending Reiki. when you are ready, start to come back into your body and open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you so much for showing up today. And I suggest drinking water since a lot of energy is moved during Reiki sessions. And I will see you in our next episode. Thank you and bye.